It's the Italian Grand Prix, all set to go then for Moto2 here at the Mugello World Circuit. The Autodromo Internazionale di Mugello welcomes us back to the calendar. Here's your starting grid then. Joe Roberts on pole position from Sergio Garcia and Alonso Lopez. Then it's Manuel Gonzalez, Darren Binder, Marcos Ramirez, Matteo Passini, Zomkat Chantra, Aaron Canet, Justina Vietti, Jeremy Alcoba, Ayagura. Then it's Izan Guevara, Dennis Onchu, Jake Dixon, Tony Arbolino, Zonta van der Goldberg alongside Fabian Hardegur, Philip Salak, Barry Boltus, Daniel Munoz, Mario Argi, Diego Monrella, Albert Arenas, Dennis Foggia, Amun Sasaki, Senna Igus. Then the last few on the list as well coming down with Juan Masia, Javier Cardeas, and Alex Gray and Javier Artigas at the back of the field. We've gone to 2/3 race distance now for this Moto2 race as a result of the accident in Moto3 and the red flag coming out. So to get things back on schedule and to keep them on schedule, we are now going to a 12-lap race. That's the distance coming in. Hello, the little owl watching on now as well. Hello, everyone. So it's a 12-lap Moto2 race. As we get round, amazing circuit. Finally got my track map back as well from the inside the other room. Sandante, Luco, through Secco, Maserati, the Lorenzo, through Casanova, Savell, Arrabbiata 1 and 2, back up the hill towards Scarpera, into Paglio, Corentina at turn 12, Beard Eddie 1 and 2, and then the Bush hairpin, the last corner, and back across the line. It's a fast lap time here though, 3.259 miles in total to keep up with us. Longest straight, as I said, the start finish straight 0.79 miles. So this race shifted, it should still finish on time at 12. And then MotoGP will remain 12:45 on air, 2:30 IndyCar from warm-up, 5 o'clock the race for Detroit IndyCar, 8:30 NASCAR from Worldwide Technology Raceway as well. And we're on the call for that one as well this weekend. No USON, unless it rains. Because no way am I staying up for the conclusion of the race. I'll give it to USON and hand over and leave, because sleep is important. Sleep is our friend, especially coming into the week, the June month with the Le Mans 24 hours. Is that a bit of rain falling? 41% chance of it. Championship close here. Sergio Garcia, 109. Joe Roberts, 19 back on 90. Ayagura, 21 back on 88. Fabian Hardegur, though, 46 points back. He's on 63. Still some changes to be found there as well. So I thought I saw a little bit of rain, but it's sunshine on the start straight. No rain clouds above. It holds in the mountains here. Already, this is going to be our sixth start of the weekend. 3 starts in Moto E, 2 races, 3 starts. Then we had the sprint race. Then we had Moto3's double start. That was 2. This is our 7th start of the weekend. 8 in total the lights will go out for MotoGP. Their series, plus 2 rookies races. So 10, the perfect 10 times as well. Green for that flag at the back. The Moto2 Italian Grand Prix has 5 lights on. Lights out in Mugello. Good start from Joe Roberts from pole position. He'll pull away from Dan Binder, pulling around the outside as well. Manuel Gonzalez having a battle for 2nd position. Sergio Garcia coming up for a little bit of positioning as well. He's dropped back. Up into 2nd position goes Alonso Lopez. Darren Binder has put it up into 3rd place as he comes through turn 1. Awesome start from him. Gonzalez fighting now as well with Marcos Ramirez. I don't think he came off strong there. Ayagura up into 4th position as well. Oh, and touching the grass, Aaron Canet at the exit of turn 2 out of the Paglio Secco corner. Through Maserati and the Borg San Lorenzo down to Casanova at turn 6 before Sabel. And on the inside, Canet making the move on Sergio Garcia. No, sorry, Canet making the move on Marcos Ramirez. Garcia having a back of Ayagura as well as they come in. Little bit of a move backwards as well. Jumping over the hill. down into that braking zone. Roberts, Lopez, Binder, the top three, as Garcia and Ogura trading places once again. Garcia moves on to 5th, Ogura down to 6th position. Garcia again just turning it in. Passini passes Ramirez, Salak passes Vietti. Vietti dropping back. 12 lap race, remember, down from 19 laps, so should realistically be about a 24-minute race. It's just to get everything back on schedule. So Moto 2 is going to 2/3 race distance. So if we reach the end of this, we can restart. We can declare this one a result. So we have to reach the end. Otherwise, if there's a red flag, we give it to restart. But we've got further now. Fermin Aldeguer is down in 18th position. Salak's passed on to Lopez is on the back of Roberts, though, down towards turn 1 into Sandonte. Lopez thinking about the move. Roberts has it covered. Really nice. Oh, hang on a minute. What's happened here to Fermin Aldeguer? 19th now, after getting up a couple more places. Hang on a minute. Van der Goldberg's dropped down as well. Timing screens keep changing like crazy. Has anyone else noticed? Escray has jumped the start. Alex Escray has jumped the start, and for that, he'll be given a long lap penalty. No doubt about that, unfortunately. Yep, double long lap penalty for Alex Escray, a jump start. That's going to be taken down at turn 12 at the Correntino part of the track. Had to be a double long lap. As soon as you jump the start, it's a no-go in MotoGP world. You get a double long lap. There's got sensors everywhere and cameras. Every webcam trained to the light and each row of the grid, so you can see individual movement. Camera better than sensors, they say, in MotoGP, because you can't censor the bike because the bike's got such a small wheel. So cameras are the best alternative. Vietti up to 10th, passing Alcoba. As they turn again, Joe Roberts sensing an opportunity he hasn't had in a while, actually, leading this race. I don't think he's won, actually, Joe Roberts, an actual race since 2020 at Qatar. And that's the last time he started on pole position as well, actually. So can Roberts get a race win? Fermin Aldeguer turns in, drifts it wide. We're watching now 15th. Here's the race start. Perfect getaway from Joe Roberts. Really bad start from Ayagura and Sergio Garcia. They sort of just drop back. Garcia comes completely vulnerable in the middle half of the pack. Great start once again from the 21 of Alonso Lopez. Just jumps into the second place. Gonzalez dropped back a little bit as well. On board with Fermin Aldeguer coming through turn 1. He got kicked out wide. That's why he lost places. I was wondering why he dropped back so far on this tiny screen. He'd lost out a hell of a lot of time in places. Side by side, Gonzalez trying to get through with Sergio Garcia. The battle for 4th position. Garcia trying to get through. Hasn't worked out as they come down to Casanova. Caranet is just behind. Roberts now, the top 3 beginning to break away. Gonzalez has got to be careful not to be joined into a fight here. He's got to keep up with Binder's lap times. Darren Binder in 3rd. What a great race he's having at the moment. I hope the name doesn't live up to it, because Binder usually bins it. It's 9 times out of 10 certainty, isn't it? Canet passes Garcia. Coming down the hill into Scarpero at turn 10, then through Palagino at 11, up to turn 12 at Correntino. Oh, and Canet nearly dropping the bike. Every single time we see Canet this year, it looks like he's dropping the bike. Had a race win, but he's got to be so careful. Binder, meantime, right in the back now of Lopez as we come into the bush, hairpin, the last corner on the circuit. Open up that throttle. And Roberts has a poor exit out of turn 15, and that's going to leave him vulnerable down to Sandonte, and it has done. Lopez pulls to the outside line. They go side by side across the line by 1,000th of a second. They're separated. Roberts is going to lose the lead here, but who 2 were 3 wide to turn 1 as Binder goes through it as well. Under braking with the camera isn't focusing on the right one. Binder backs out of it, goes into pressure with Gonzalez. Roberts has the inside line with Alonso Lopez pulling around the outside. Into 1 and 2. Lopez on the inside line. Roberts is going to get forced out, coming into turn 3. Into Luco, then through the Secco corner and round the outside. Lopez takes the lead. fabulous move from Alonso Lopez. Well timed, well executed, and Joe Roberts doesn't know what to do there for the American team. Aldeguer and Alcoba are dropping back, and a yellow flag out in Sector 2. They are out of the race, and that is big news for the championship. Fermin Aldeguer is out of the race, and the championship lead has changed dramatically. So Fermin Aldeguer now will not be, he's dropped down 56 points back. There he is. I hope we don't need a red flag for that one. I can only see Fermin Aldeguer at the moment. I cannot see where Jeremy Alcoba is. They've crashed the same part. Alcoba has crashed. So I hope everything's okay down there and we don't need another red flag. Racing continuing. Lopez leads, Roberts in second, Gonzalez third, Canet fourth. That yellow is still there. Oh, Roberts nearly having a big snap as well. There's Jeremy Alcoba confirming to have crashed out. They both went off together. Yellow flag has been retrieved. Thank goodness for that. No need for the red flag. Everyone's okay. Over the hill and over the line, down to Sandonte once again. Lopez leads a lap. Roberts now under pressure from Gonzalez. A side-by-side Frank Canet and Dan Binder over 4th and 5th position. Gonzalez moves to the inside line to take Joe Roberts down to turn 1. He's got it at the same time. Canet gets ahead of Binder as well. Nice little move up the inside line. Gonzalez P2, Roberts P3, Canet P4, Binder P5. Lopez, though, just has a 10th of advantage at the moment. Lap 5 of 12. Let's have a replay then of the accident. Is this going to be all Fermin Aldeguer's fault? Aldeguer turns in. Yeah, so Aldeguer gets tapped by someone. So he's got the... So, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a huge accident. Bike in the middle of the track as well. Everyone did well to avoid that. Where was that? Where was the red flag? My God. So Aldeguer was ahead of Alcoba. Alcoba's hit Aldeguer, and Aldeguer's bike's flown back into the middle of the track. That was coming through Maserati into Lorenzo. So the bike ended up at Lorenzo, turn 5. Pretty scary stuff, that. Not exactly sure why I like that too much. I don't like that too much, is what I mean. Did not like that one bit. If there's a bike in the middle of the track, it should be red flag. Well done, the marshals, picking that up. That's why the yellow flag was out too long. I thought maybe someone was injured again, but it's mainly because we couldn't get through. Salak's out. Salak's crashed. So, yeah, and so Philip Salak has crashed out of the race. It says rider okay, but I'd rather see him okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's fine. Yeah, he's trying to restart the bike and get it going. So Philip Salak's okay. Okay. Timing screens have glitched up here. Lopez leads. Gonzalez second. Owl's got a great update here on the Moto 3 accident with Zabi Takuta. Is in transport to local hospital. Rider never lost consciousness. Yeah. It's involving Aguirre and Alcoba to be investigated after the race. Yeah. Again, trading places. Munoz with a track limits warning coming into the fact now as well. 7 laps to go. Down to that braking zone. Again, this is down now into turns 4 and 5. Maserati and San Lorenzo. Just a few twitches before Casanova. This second sector, so much fun for riders as well. They love running downhill through Casanova into Savelle. And then the 2 Arrabbiata 1 and 2s leading back up the hill. It's such a magical circuit, but don't underestimate the danger that Mugello posts as well. Compared to... Oh! And just as I say it... Binder has binned it. Well, it was a good race from Darren Binder up until his namesake lives up to his reputation. He's okay, up and walking, but Darren Binder is out again. How much longer is he going to stay in motorcycle racing? Honestly. So, Binder's out. 7 to go. We're halfway in this one for the Italian Grand Prix of Moto 2 in a shortened race as a result of the red flag in Moto 3. Everyone all right? Just getting to hospital for treatment. Over the line again then. Lopez leads. Gonzalez second. Roberts still in third position. He's going to try and capitalise on that as he comes in towards the braking zone. He'll try anything for the opportunity. He won't stop. He will literally fly into the danger zone, as now proving. Roberts up the inside of Gonzalez into Sandonte. Super tight on the inside line. And Roberts gets out ahead. The Lone Star in Moto 2 is going absolutely bonkers. Great exit pace. And Vietti, by the way, fastest first sector, 26.163. In 7th position, challenging Alcoba. Sorry, Iagura. Tony Alberino to drop 1 position, we're being told. There's Firmin. Aldeguer back in the garage. Do you want tissue to wipe the tears on mechanics as well? Get the sweat off you as well? Never nice to go down. Never nice to go down in an accident like that. Alberino to drop 1 position to overtake onto yellow flag. That's the big no-no. Not allowed to do that. Never allowed to do that. So it has changed over again. Salak has rejoined the race finally. Yeah, the gap first and previous shifts. It does. Look, it's shifted. You can see it on the timing tower. It shifts. They never work completely, do they? Moto 2 is flying by. It's like a sprint. We're having sprint races. So MotoGP later on is going to feel so long as well. 22, 23 laps. Little Al says that the 24 hours of Nürburgring is under red flag because of fog at the moment. Still, it's 12:46 over there. So this is why I don't think the 24 hours of Nürburgring actually works, because it's not the 24 hours of Nürburgring. It's the, let's see how many hours we can get in until everyone remembers it goes foggy. 24 hours. Lopez could not get that turned into turn number 1. That bike was pushing it out itself out massively. Lopez had to practically grab it with his teeth to get through. Roberts still in charge. There is Darren Binder on the back of a more reliable rider of a Marshall. Oh, the front dipped away from the mid-corner. That could have been a huge... It was a huge one, but it could have been a huge one for everyone else as well. So, hello, Omi. Little says next time takes him 14 minutes on the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. How long have they been under red flag? I assume since dawn. So, 5 or 6 hours? Oh, I'm glad I'm not commentating on that. I would have given up. This is why I love Le Mans. No matter what happens at Le Mans, the race is never stopped. Ever. No red flag has ever come out at Le Mans. That's not me going, oh yeah, cursing it. No. Nope, nope, nope. Even the Le Mans 24 hours has never, in its history, needed a red flag to stop the race. It's the only series that will go 24 hours without a red flag. Safety cars? Yes. That's why they're there. But a red flag? Nope. Never. Never needed the red flags. It's almost like you have red flags in the practice sessions and in the qualifyings, but when it comes to the race, nope. They all get taken away. In fact, I think that red flag button is actually locked, so no one can press it accidentally and destroy history. 4 laps to go then, over the line. Alonso Lopez leads, but for how much longer? Because here comes Joe Roberts around the outside line. And on the inside line comes Gonzalez. It's 3 wide into Sandonte. Gonzalez backs out. Roberts nearly goes down. Lopez pushes them both wide. And into the lead of the race goes Gonzalez. Oh, Lopez, what were you doing there? He opened it up to put Roberts wide. They nearly crash. And into the lead goes Gonzalez. Aaron Canet has taken 2nd position. Oh, Lopez, you've thrown it away. Little Art says they've been red flagged for almost 10 hours. What's the point? The Nürburgring, nearly 14 hours. It's a weird race. It's great to watch, but the one track in the world where a 24-hour race makes sense, a track so long as the Nürburgring, you would think it would be a little bit easier. But it's June. And Aaron Canet on the inside line takes the lead away from Manuel Gonzalez down at turn 11 at Paglio. And Scarperi took the lead and he's completed by Paglio. Into turn 12 at Correntina. That goes very wide, actually. And Lopez trying to take third. Around the outside from Roberts, and Roberts retakes third position. Joe Roberts back up to third. The fight back charges. Amy says, I'm excited for Canada next week. I think someone will beat Red Bull. Me too. Right now, though, in this race, in Moto 2, it's a free-for-all. Absolute free-for-all. Over the line they go, then. Roberts under pressure from Lopez, Canet under pressure from Gonzalez, and they're all being turned together. It's 4 wide in towards turn 1. Who's going to come out on top? Gonzalez has the inside line. Joe Roberts takes the lead, goes in a bit too deep. Coming out of nowhere comes Aaron Canet. Gonzalez forced wide into turn 2 and Luco. Gonzalez has an inside line, he swaps back. Canet drops back to third into turn 3, and Joe Roberts takes the lead in the Italian Grand Prix with 3 laps to go. Garcia and Roberts in the championship now separated by 4 points. Garcia 6th at the back of the train. Right, this is great now. Roberts does exactly what he needs to do. Just don't bin it. Has Gonzalez got the opportunity here to hold off, but is Aaron Canet going to do something? Through Arabiata 1 and 2. This is incredibly exciting racing. It's incredibly tight as well. Garcia's stuck behind his teammate Iagura. I wonder if is going to let him through. Lopez thinks about a move on the inside of Canet. Down into turn 10 to Scarpera, to 11 at Paglia. Down to turn 12 at Correntina. Roberts has that defensive line on. He's got 0.2 of a second to Gonzalez. But the top 6 separated by less than a second. 0.932 separates 6 riders. 1 second separates all 6. We are on for something we don't usually see in Moto 2. A Moto 3 style finish. 6 riders on the last 2 laps. This is all thanks to the Pirelli tyres. France and Catalonia may have not been the exciting one that we wanted from Moto 2, but as soon as we get to Italy, everything's turned up to 11 as we start the 11th lap. 2 to go. Lopez in the slipstream, can't get quite far into turn 1. Gonzalez has a think about Roberts, doesn't. Canet has Lopez diving up the inside. Lopez nearly takes them both down. Alonso Lopez with the bully tactic of I'm going on the inside, and if you don't jump out of my way, we're both going down. Not the way. Look at that. They've now lost 0.3 of a second to Gonzalez and Roberts. That's how much Lopez's stupid manoeuvres are costing him. He has to do all that work again on the lap. Doesn't work. Roberts again, charging in. Canet's right behind as we come through. Casanova. Down through Sabel. Arabiata 1 and 2, and on the inside line, Agura's going for a Mima Canet, and Arabiata 1 hasn't worked out. Into Arabiata 2 at Pill. Yellow flags out in sector 2. Sasaki has crashed. Amul Sasaki. It says rider okay. I hope that's true. I've learned not to trust that. So we'll get news as soon as we do. Where is it though? It's turn 4. Lorenzo. Maserati. Oh, is that in the braking zone? Ooh. I hope he's okay. Down in the braking zone there. I hope the front just dipped away from an entry or something. Is that a yellow flag further back? No. So, yeah, Lopez's stupid manoeuvre has now put Gonzalez and Roberts 0.6 ahead of the rest of the field. Now a full second. Lopez, the idiot, has spoiled it all by that ridiculous dive bomb into turn 1. Final lap. It looks like a 2-horse race across the line. Roberts holding off from Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes to the inside line. Down in turn number 1. Late on the brakes. Roberts will turn in. He can't get the front in as well. He can't even get a cut back. Brilliant run. And into the lead of the race goes Manuel Gonzalez. Meantime, further back, Garcia's going through. Roberts comes back through in turn 2. Round the outside in turn 3. Roberts retakes the lead with a stunning manoeuvre on the inside line. Through Luco. Completes it. Round the outside in turn 3. Has the lead into 4 and 5 with Maserati and Lorenzo. Roberts leads. Gonzalez second. Lopez still third. Ayagur up to fourth. Garcia fifth. It's Aaron Canet who has dropped down into sixth position. Roberts, absolutely insane. Into Arrabbiata 1 and 2. This is the second, now third sectors on the circuit of the four. Into Arrabbiata 2. Downhill towards Scarpera at turn 10. Late on the brakes, turns in. Garcia makes the move on Ayagura and makes it up into fourth position. Garcia ahead of Ayagura now. As Gonzalez all over the back of Roberts. It's going to be a drag race to the line to see who wins this one. Garcia closing in on as many points as he can in order to stop Roberts. Getting close to him, Roberts' bike twitches, coming through Biodati 1 and 2. Yellow flag sectors 3 and 4. Someone's gone down on the deck. Passini's out. Into the last corner of the Bush hairpin. Roberts goes wide to try and get the better cutback. He chomps off Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets a wiggle. It's a drag race to the line. It's going to be side by side in Moto2. Who's going to win? Joe Roberts wins finally in Moto2 once more and wins the Italian Grand Prix by 67 thousandths of a second to Manuel Gonzalez in second. Alonso Lopez scupping his chance of a win, but picks up a podium. Garcia is damaged limitation in fourth. Ayagura fifth, and Aaron Canet completes that running order in sixth. Lopez and Roberts, respect given, but what a race between them two of Roberts and Gonzalez. Joe Roberts, a winner again. Gonzalez happy with second and a wheelie down to turn 4. Joe Roberts wins the Italian Grand Prix. Well done, chaps. Nice race. As TNT go for a break, let's confirm the results. It's Joe Roberts victorious. Manuel Gonzalez is second. Alonso Lopez third, Sergio Garcia's fourth, Ayagura fifth, Aaron Canet sixth, Justina Vietti is seventh, Aizan Guevara eighth, Somkat Chantra ninth, Marcos Ramirez the top 10. Further down, Diego Monrella, Jake Dixon, Dennis Onchu, Zonta van der Gerberg, Mario Argi picks up that last points paying position. Tony Alberino, no points after a double long light penalty. Senna Igas is 17th, Barry Boltus 18th. 19th for Albert Arenas, 20th Dennis Foggia, Masia 21st, Munoz 22nd, Cardaleas 23rd, S-grade double long penalty for Jumpstart, ended up 24th, Artegas 25th, Passini crashed out but classified 26th, completing 90% of the race distance, and then further down, out Sasaki, Salak, Binder, Alcoba and Agura. What this does now to the world standings, as we'll take a look at it now, hopefully it'll load up. He says, hopefully. It puts Sergio Garcia into the lead by 7 points to Joe Roberts, with Ayagura third, Alonso Lopez fourth, Manuel Gonzalez fifth, Fermin Aldeguer sixth, Aaron Canet seventh, Albert Arenas eighth, Jeremy Alcoba ninth, Justina Vietti completing out the top 10. What an absolutely fantastic Moto2 race here at the Italian Grand Prix. The support series is done. Next up, it's MotoGP. And we're underway in around about 45 minutes' time for that one. Join us here on YouTube for all the action. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.